What's going on, people? Pilgrims in the earth. Just up late night on a Tuesday. Going into Tuesday. Late night. Doing my usual combing through the internet. Just paying attention to what's going on in the world, specifically. You know, what's going on in America. As you know, a lot of things have been transpiring. Uh, First off, I want to send my condolences to everybody who have, you know, dealing with the unfortunate losses in the hurricane. Um, from all the way from North Carolina to Georgia, Florida, in us Tennessee and the surrounding states. I pray, I pray that we get through this, man. I pray everybody, be in contact with their loved ones and whatnot. But yeah, man, today I want to get into predictive programming, man. Predictive programming and how how a lot of these events is already predicted in the programming that we watch. You get what I'm saying? As you know, a lot of things in The Simpsons, people say, oh, The Simpsons show, it predicts a lot of things, but it's really not predicting things. It's really showing you things before they actually transpire, or they're already planned out. They're just they're just having it happen right before your face. You know what I'm saying? They warn you, or they tell you and show you um, before it happened. Like we say, playing in our face. That's what they doing. They playing in our face, and I believe in a lot of those what they call the Illuminati. What I was told was that they believe that they have to show you that they're gonna do it to you before they actually do it. That's neither here or there. I haven't seen any substantial proof on that. But yeah, man, I'm getting into a movie that I seen months ago. It was called Leave the World Behind. Leave the World Behind. And in this movie, you had, of course, in America, it was actually produced by Barack Obama, I believe. But in this movie, it was very interesting that what was transpiring in this movie, because you had a lot of events going on in this movie. Um, Internet outage, you had power outages, you had people rushing to the stores and getting water. You had what else was going on? You know, you had bio wars going on. You had and they were just they were confused for a while. They didn't know what was going on. They thought it was just a regular occurrence. Maybe it's a storm coming or something like that. But I would say up into half of the movie, that's what they thought. They just thought it was a regular or normal occurrence. But getting through the movie, you start to realize it was actually an attack. It was an attack by other nations or other countries. Specifically, I believe it was Iran. I believe, yeah, it was Iran. They was the airplanes were sending messages that was coming from the planes, and it was um, in those messages it was I can't remember what it was saying. It was saying, like, I had to look it up, man. I have to put that in the description. But yeah, it was basically letting the people know, like, hey, this is a attack. Y'all got to get up out of here. But it was a warning, and um and that leads me to that leads me to today, to look at what America's going through. It's getting hit on every angle, every side. From the wildfires on the West Coast to the mass illegal immigration in Chicago and New York, to the hurricanes and the floodings that's going down in the southern coast. From the potential strike and food shortage, and of everything that's going on along the East Coast. So it's like, are these things happening coincidentally at the same time, or uh, is there an actual attack going on? You get what I'm saying? Because we also got to remember, America is at war right now. America is engaged in multiple wars. You get what I'm saying? You can't just let's say, for example, to make it, to make it simple. Let's say, um, I know two people that's kind of beefing with each other, right? These people are beefing with each other, and it's getting serious. I mean, they're killing each other. They're sending shots to each other's neighborhoods. Now, me, I'm not, I'm not saying I'm involved, or I'm not actually doing the shooting, but I'm funding guns for one side to go shoot at the other side. You get what I'm saying? I'm paying for them. I'm sending them weapons. I'm sending them resources to go shoot up that side. I'm involved. You get what I'm saying? And that was the beginning of it. I'm sure we way ahead of that now. But you have to understand, the U.S. have been getting involved in the war with Ukraine and Russia. The U.S. have been interfering with the war with Taiwan, with a situation with Taiwan and China. Um, and not only that, more importantly, the U.S. have been interfering with the situation between Israel and Iran, or Lebanon, and all these surrounding areas. So America is propping itself up as, um, over the years, the bully. You know what I'm saying? Not only has it been going through all these different places, destabilizing governments, creating conflict. We seen that all the way through, Iraq, all these places. All the way back to Vietnam. Man, we talking about for a long time. America has been running around the world creating, basically just disrespecting different countries. But yeah, man, it's only so long you're gonna do all these things and not reap what you sow. I mean, you don't have to believe in the Bible. You don't have to. You reap what you sow. What they call it, karma. What goes around comes around. But yeah, man, not to get off topic. It's just interesting that in this particular movie, all these things were happening, and nobody could figure out that it was a war going on. Um, you got to understand, war isn't played like it used to be. You know, people are not dropping soldiers off in your country to go, shoot at you, or throw grenades at you. You have um, you have the power grid that you can attack. You have immigration. Because a lot of these countries are getting filled. So that's another war tactic of sending, the degenerates to that country. The people that's in prisons. We're talking about, man, war is very strategic. And yeah, we seen earlier this year, not this year, but probably about the middle year. I think it was the summertime, where there was a whole an article where they said that China was trying to attack the U.S. power grid. But yeah, man, these things are very strategic. But is America not ripe for destruction? Not only is there in war going on, what you would call the government imploding its own system or destabilizing its own system, poisoning its own citizens. Um, like I say, letting mass immigration go on, funding them, creating conflict, having the citizens mad at this side and this side mad at this side. Uh, is it not ripe for destruction? Um, I've said this before, man. These storms and these hurricanes are gonna get stronger and stronger and stronger every year. Hell, they might even go off season. You get what I'm saying? They might not even just be August, September time. They might just go. Who knows, man? With all this weather manipulation, the HARP system, and all these things like that, you know, a lot. Maybe 10 years ago, we questioned these things. They were just conspiracy theories and things like that. But now, I mean, it's on the internet. It's out there for you to see. You know, and you know. I just feel bad for a lot of the people that, they never seen this coming, man. When these people were sitting in their living rooms watching the news, these hurricanes is a yearly thing. So it's like, uh, they just hoping that it blows over, strong wind, strong rain, whatever. But these are dams. This is water, this is flooding. I'm watching videos with people living rooms like this is up to their chest, man, or up to their knees. Cars, trucks underwater. People livestock like horses, cows underwater. People are losing everything. So, in the case of America being trillions and trillions of dollars in debt, spending billions monthly, funding immigrants, funding other wars, funding all these things, is it not ripe for destruction? Is it not ripe for an attack? And who's to say this isn't the attack? Yeah, man, it's very sad and unfortunate, but we've been warning, we've been blowing the trumpet for a while, man. We've been blowing the trumpet for a while. Yeah, so man, sorry, I had to look at something real quick. But yeah, man, it's very crazy because we're not prepared. We're not prepared of what's coming, and I gave the example a couple videos ago about Noah. Noah was warning. He was warning people. You talking about for a long time. They laugh. No, you ain't gonna come join the party. Nah, he built it. Hey, storm coming. Nobody was paying attention. And this is the perfect time for a lot of people to take notes and start preparing. Because this ain't happening. Just because this ain't happening to you, don't mean it's not gonna happen to you. Number one, get your house in order and repent. That's number one, because none of us is in charge of our lives anyway. None of our lives is guaranteed anyway. But, when these things do happen, you do want to be in good case with your maker. You get what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's number one. Getting our vessels in order, getting our house in order. Because it's clear, America is under pure judgment, man. It's under judgment, whether you want to say if it's judgment from God, whether you want to say if it's, God sending other nations or it being imploded from the inside. And not only that, you have what coming up in a month, the election. So we know during these election times, things happen anyway. You get what I'm saying? There's so much controversy and so much, so much conflict going on between two parties, because between those two parties you have a split through the country, and it's so, everything is so it's like a boiling pot right now. You have one side of America who believes this person is gonna be a better option for the country going forward, and you had the other side of the country thinking the other side is going to be better going forward. So this is causing conflict. A nation divided against itself cannot what? It cannot stand. So you're going to have civil war. Not only going to have civil war, let's say this food shortage thing happens. What is that going to create? That's going to create desperate desperate measures. You're gonna have people loitering. People gonna be going to house to house. You're gonna have a lot of lawfulness going on. So yeah, man, it's not looking good at all. And even if there isn't a strike, you still have the fear of a strike, and that's gonna make people go out and buy everything. So man, it's like they pull strings on every angle. You know, everything ain't what it seems. You get what I'm saying? We seen this in Hurricane Katrina. Hurricane Katrina, the people said they heard a loud boom of the levees breaking. Allegedly, a lot of people were saying that they strategically blew the levees up so the water can flood the city. You know, and it's not far fetched. These things have historically happened. But let's say that there's an attack by other countries. Wouldn't this be the perfect plan? Attack the borders of the countries, or the coast of the countries. Attack the shipments coming in. Attack the money. Strategically, you have BRICS. The American dollar devaluing. America is ripe for destruction. Is very ripe for destruction. And just like the movie, it's time to leave the world behind. Your life is not gonna be the same going forward. That's what people have to understand. Your life is gonna change forever, for the better or for the worse. But it's gonna change. Please believe it's gonna change. Our children are not gonna have this prestige education and go have the best careers anymore. They're going through a reset right now. This world is going through a reset. I've already elaborated this on the other videos. This is a purging #1 going on both sides. And the world is going through a reset. And not to mention, you had the pox going on. Just a month ago, we were hearing about the pox. We were hearing about the pox, and that just disappeared. Then you start hearing about again, you know what I'm saying? The 19 or whatever they call it. But and then out of nowhere, Diddy just came dancing in the door, and everything just went away. So it's like our distraction, man, is crazy. Like, but yeah, man, just think about predictive programming. They showed you they showing you everything that they gonna do to you. I broke that down on the movie The Purge. What was that other movie? Civil War. They telling you everything that they're planning on doing. And it's not just me saying this. This is a lot of people that's saying it. God is sending messengers to warn the people, to tell you. You're not going to hear truth on CNN. You're not going to hear the truth on ABC. You're not going to hear the truth from your pastors who's tax exempt by the government to not tell you the truth. You're going to hear the truth by the people who don't have, we're not benefiting from telling you, these things. So me at 3 in the morning, making a video about this, I don't get paid by this, man. I'm actually taking a time off to do this, but yeah, man, I hope this video can reach somebody, and it can make sense as far as some information. But I would say, prepare, man. Prepare. Get you some food. Get you some water, and most of all, get you some faith, man. Get you some faith, and get you some trusted individuals that care about you, and you care about them. And weather the storm, man. Weather the storm, spiritually and physically. But appreciate y'all, man. Pilgrims in the earth. I'm out.